Hi, I want to share with you a little story that has been rattling around in my mind for the last few days. It started 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. I wanted to do my first big workshop. I had been teaching my classes in hospital basements and in small living rooms, and I had this idea that I wanted to take it to another level, and I wanted to take my classes somewhere big, somewhere grown up. So I live around Seattle, and what would be more grown up than booking the Space Needle? One night late, I decided that's it, I'm booking the Space Needle and I'm doing my next workshop, my first really big workshop at the Space Needle. Totally outrageous. And I made it happen. It wasn't crazy expensive. It turns out that you can rent the restaurant at the Space Needle in exchange for catering. The catering was way over the top. We had all manners of baked brie and dessert, and it was just so over the top compared to what I had to teach, or rather so over the top as a partner to what I had to teach. When I teach a class now, I have chocolate and I have tea, and that's what I have. But at the time, here's what happened. I felt that what I had to offer, my teaching, my me, just wasn't big enough, that I had to beef it up and I had to elevate it, literally elevate it. And what better way than to do it in a big landmark and have fabulous food? People can get Big Brie anytime. But for me, it was going to be the draw. It was going to be the thing that was going to catch the quality if I was going to fail. I needed that baked brie and those trays of cucumber sandwiches and whatever to elevate me, or so I thought. I filled the room, we had a great time, and it was a great workshop, and I made a lot of contacts, and it was good. So there was nothing necessarily wrong with it, except the thinking was faulty. So contrast this with a couple weekends ago, I'm getting ready to go dancing with some friends, and we're going salsa dancing. And I asked one of my friends if she's changing. Are you changing? Are you going to put on a dress? I brought a dress, and I don't know, I'm wearing jeans. I'm wondering, should we change? Should we not change? And she says, I'm not wearing a dress. I'm the main attraction. I don't need any dress. And I thought, oh my God, you're so right. And I didn't need any baked brie. So years later, I am sharing this with my joy-based retreat leaders and explaining to them how easy it is for us to make up for what we think we're lacking with exterior things. And sure, we want to enhance the experience of our audience, but also we've got to remember that we are the main attraction. We don't need the fancy dress. We don't need the baked brie and the little spears of shrimp. We don't need the fancy car, because we're enough. And what our family, the one who love us, our audience come for is us. I wanted to share that with you today because I thought the time had come to do without the baked brie, and maybe you would think the same too. So today I encourage you to celebrate who you are and to remember that people love you for you, not for the sandwiches or the fancy dress. I'd love to hear what you think.